All right. Let's do this. Happy Friday, everybody. Ah, it's Friday. Man, these weeks go by so fast, man. And it's like, how do you look at it, right? You know, are you like, damn, the weeks go by fast, or are you happy it's the next Friday? But then if you're happy that you rushed through the weekend, are you happy that you're getting older faster or something? It's a weird spot to be in. I just take every day. I just take every day at a time. But sometimes, man, I'm out of sort. I think it's like, I think it's the weekend, and it's like, you know, Wednesday, Thursday. I lose track of time because I'm working around the clock, so I lose track of time sometimes. All right, so I have a Riccar, and I did some work on it, and I found out that the fan was the problem. Let me see if I can do the overhead over here. Somebody's really trying to get a hold of this one. So, if you were here yesterday, I'm not even sure if anyone's here yet that was here yesterday, but if you were here yesterday, you know that I had a song in my head, and I couldn't. Hey, Rudy, I'm about to change a fan on a Riccar, man. The dual motor joints. I had the song in my head I couldn't get out of my head, and I found out who the singer was, and I was like, I thought it was Elvis Presley, but I wasn't sure. I didn't want to just like jump the gun and say it was Elvis Presley. Take my, I'm not a singer. Take my hand, take my whole life, and I kept singing that damn song all day yesterday. And then I said, finally, no one kind of gave me the clue, and I said, all right, let me look it up. Then I didn't want to look it up. I said, let me look it up, and then it was Elvis Presley. And I just, you ever got a song in your head and you can't get it out? You just keep singing it over. It's like, why the hell am I singing this song, man? Where's my other? Here it is. Anyway, yeah. So I found out that it was the fan. It was making a noise, and it wasn't really apparent because normally broken fans are visible. Like you see it, you literally just you see the crack. The cracks were around the edges. If I had white paint, I would paint it, but the cracks are actually right around here. Here. These are all cracked. So just kind of looking at it, it just looks like a fan, no big deal. But it was making like rattling noise. And the way I figured it out, let me see, you can probably actually see it. Can you see it? You can probably see it. Like you can probably see it if I just kind of do it like that. Anyway, but that was enough to displace the air and to cause the vibration, and that's how delicate stuff like that is. So the way I figured it out what it was is I said, well, all right, this motor here also controls the brush, right? But I needed to shut the brush off to eliminate the brush as a possible reason that the noise is happening. This brush here. So here's my belt. Let me just kind of put all these things where they're supposed to go. And then when you turn off the brush, because you want to eliminate some moving parts, and then you hear that, okay, the noise is still there. Okay, then chances are it's the second motor right here. So we have two motors we're working with. Okay, and I still think that this vacuum can operate with just one motor, but if it did, right, I mean, I think it's possible for it to have had one motor. I think one is mainly for like the attachments, and the other one is really for the dirt, the main dirt coming from the carbon. You know, it's, you know, that's their design. That's fine. You know, that's fine. It's whatever, right? It's whatever. I'm a simple vacuum. I need one motor to do the job thing kind of person. But when you do have this setup here, you do risk stuff like this happening. Dust and, you know, just like a Kirby, an Auric, you risk stuff hitting your fan and destroying it. This guy, most likely, you're not going to have a problem as often as you would with this motor here, because there's no dirt interaction with this motor. This is just suction in the chamber and just, you know, pulling, and that's it. So this guy, unless the carbons wore out or something like that, is this a brushless? Let me see something. Might be. Unless that wore out or something. No, it used carbon brushes at the bottom. It's at the bottom here. Unless that wore out, then, you know, most likely this fan will continue to do its job, right? Unless maybe you bust your bag here, and dust found a way to suck this way into the motor, like here. So it's very careful that you don't vacuum without the bag, and I don't even think this will allow you to properly close the lid if this is not in, if the bag is not in. Okay, so the only way to really mess this motor up is if dust burst inside the dirt compartment and then it sucked it all in, right? All right. Anyway, let's change it. All right, let's change it up. Let's see what's going on. All right, we got a couple of gaskets and stuff we have to consider. This is not, it's simple to get in, but it's not the simplest either, right? At the same time, it's a little complicated too. The vacuum needs a new fan. Yeah. Well, you know what? You know, it's probably better to try to remove the fan and change it rather than just change the motor, of course, because, you know, the motor's more expensive. There are times I don't even want to messing with things like bearings and stuff like that. Some of those things I just kind of just like, man, let's move on. Where's my bearing? I have a large bearing remover. Let me show you it. Like, let's say, for example, I'll give you an example. You have a motor like this, and the bearing is all messed up, right? Now I replaced the motor totally, right? Some people now would kind of, now this is probably too big for this, but I'll just kind of give you an idea of, I lost one of the screws on the side, right? But that's fine. So the way this would work, I think, is this the one? Is this the right one? Let me give you an idea what I'm talking about. The way something like this would work for some people. Yeah, I put on this long extra one here because I lost the other one. And you would kind of reach it out and right like that, okay? And then pull it in underneath the bearing. Hold on, right? But this is too thick for this guy. This is for bigger space and bigger bearing and all that stuff. But you would, oh shit, some people can't see it. And you would do it on the here, and then you would turn this and it would push down on it, and then it will lift the bearing up like that, right? That's kind of how this would work. You would want it to be centered, number one. And then you would, you know, have it go down, it'll go down and down, down and down and down and down and down. And then, because this is caught underneath, right, the pressure, after you do that and go down and down, eventually would, you'll be able to push it, and then it'll lift it up. I think this one for me, I had to. Let me separate this. I had to kind of dull this tip. Where is it at? Yeah, I had to dull the tip because it was pointy, right? And so it kept sliding off. And I was like, nah, that's not cool. So I wanted the tip to be kind of flat, so it can just lay flat on top of this bearing, and then you can lift it up. But then, so for something like this, you would need one that's skinny, you know, a skinnier one, which I have. I have a black one that's skinny, and then it can slide right onto these, and then help you lift this out. And then you just have to make sure you put it down at the right exact position, the new bearing, and then get it on there. But there times you just don't want to mess with that, or the motor just have a lot more damage to it, and it's like, listen, I'm going to repair one damage and I'm going to leave another one. Let's put a new motor in and just kill it. Let's not even mess with this. Okay. All right, let's move on, man. Let's get this fan on here. Is this an Angola prison 45 to life? No, sir. No. Are you from Angola? Are you in prison? Are you doing 45 to life? You need someone to connect to? I'm not, if you're looking for vacuum, if you're looking for repair, but if you're looking for that, no. And if you're going to come and troll, you better come with jokes, like real ones. Give me a second, guys. I got a customer. Hey, man, how's it going?
Good, how you doing, bud?
Man, I'm doing all right.
Great day.
Yes, sir. What's happening?
Well, I got a Hoover vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
Belt broke on me.
Have any markings on it?
It's got some number and I couldn't
Yeah.
barely make them out.
Well, you know what? When you get stuck, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is what you do. You assume this is as stretched out as it's going to be, right?
Yeah.
And then if you can find, even if it's a different brand,
Right.
same rubber length, and if it's about right there
Uh-huh.
in the length,
Okay.
then you're good.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna get you on this side over here,
Okay.
and let's see if we can find one that will match it up. How's that?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, man. 'Cause, you know, you'd be surprised. Some of these guys are made by the same company.
Yeah. Yeah, probably so.
Yeah.
How's the vacuum cleaner business going?
It sucks. Boom, boom. No. Well, you know what? Really, it has its ups and downs, though.
Does it?
Yeah, you wouldn't think it's seasonal, but honestly, it is seasonal, except for service. Service can kind of come at any time. It's the cleaning.
True.
The cleaning ladies, their machines break down every day, pretty much.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
think about that. I did
Yeah.
not think about that. That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, so I keep that keep it going on the slow seasons. You know. Let's see how this one works here. All right, let's see what we got. Right. Let's put it together. This one's a little too short. Just a little. You may have to stretch a little
Yeah.
more for this one. Okay. This guy here. Okay. Now, what I'm gonna do, you can kind of just hold this here.
Yes,
for
I
me.
will.
I want to see how far this guy stretches. Yeah, this one's still a little tighter than we want. All right, I got one more that I'm pretty confident should do the trick. You see Dirt Devil. A lot of Dirt Devil belts are also hard. This one should do it. No. It
Close.
can. Yeah, it is close. This is the closest.
Yeah.
But I wanted it a slightly smaller.
bit
But this
smaller.
is that right now we have a winner there.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, we have a winner there. Then this is Hoover. But this one, let me see. This is a Hoover belt. It's not the same size as that. This is the same width, right?
Yeah.
This one's a little thicker, even though it's. See that? It's
Yeah.
Hoover. All right, we're gonna go with this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. We kept it simple.
Yeah.
All right.
Good enough.
Okay. Let's see what we got got going on? Doing cash?
What I'd like to, I ain't got enough cash.
Okay, good. No problem, because I was just probably just gonna cut it. Save the tax on that. 427. Season card right here. Just kind of hover over.
Now, I have cash. If you'd rather have
Oh,
cash.
okay. No, it's up to you.
I didn't know it was going to be that just so much.
Yeah,
I got 1, 2, 3, 4.
yeah. Just leave that for me.
You sure?
Yeah.
Man, I certainly appreciate it.
Okay.
It's,
That's it.
man, you don't know how many places that I've been to find this bell.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I can't. We're from Lancaster.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and
All
the
right.
only place down there is Walmart.
Walmart, yeah.
And
yeah.
they only have 2 little boxes of Walmart bells. And they ain't no other place.
Man, look, I'm glad you found me then, all right?
Yeah, I'll remember you.
Yes, sir.
There was a place in Rock Hill, and I rode all the way up there, and he done closed.
Wow.
Jerry's Vacuum, I don't know if you ever heard of it.
Yeah, it's unfortunately these shops, yeah, we're taking a hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, because people still use them.
But you know what it is? People, they go Amazon, they'll just get it, replace it. The attitude is to replace. It's a consciousness shift in the society. Just replace. Buy another one. You get it.
That's
get it
crazy.
today. Yeah, it is crazy.
Especially how much they cost now. Yeah. Yeah, well, I wish you all the luck.
Thank you, man. Yes, sir.
You have a good one.
All right. Folks, Rudy. The vacuum sucks, right? Yeah, man. All right, let's get this rocking and rolling. Let's do it. The glasses is much better now. Guy said ain't gold. Man. You know when people ask you when you retire, like where you want to do, if you want to travel the world and stuff. I don't know how much traveling I really want to do, man, when it comes to stuff like that. I am funky with with flying. I'll fly, but I'm a little funky with it, man. All right, here we go. Wait a second. Wayne? No, you didn't, bro. No, you didn't. You know, remember that thing? No, you didn't. Dude. I've been moving this thing around so much. Coño, bro. Oh my gosh. I think you know what I'm looking at, Rudy. I think you know what's going on with me right now, Rudy. I think you know what's happening. I think you can guess. Golly, man. Oh. Tell me you haven't been through this already. Rudy, that nut. The nut, man. Damn it. Oh, shoot. Well, guess what? I'll figure it out. That's what's great about us humans. We will figure it out. We always do. But damn, man. I didn't want to have to go look for it. It's that nut, man. That nut that the nut that goes right here. So I got my fan. Shite. Okay. All right. You know what? Give me a second. Not too many seconds. Just give me a second. I'm gonna find one. It's just, damn it. I can't believe I did that. Let me go see if I left it over here. Because if I not, I'm just gonna have to find one that fits. I didn't want to do that. Give me a second, man. Damn. have to improvise. Shite, man. Man, Rudy. Hate stuff like that, man. You know, that's exactly how I feel, man. You know, sometimes you do have to laugh at this nonsense that you put yourself into. You know? What do you do when you got no one to blame but yourself? You know, what do? You got no one to blame. You better look. You know what's funny? You better learn how to talk to yourself. Because there's going to be a lot of circumstances where there's no one to blame but yourself. Let me see something here. And this is one of them. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on, you feel it? Can you feel it? No, this one's not feeling it. Shh, nope. And you definitely don't want to force it because you don't want to strip this thing here. Gosh, man. And it's probably somewhere like right close near me that I'm just not seeing. But until then, I'm gonna find my. I'm gonna figure it out. Okay. Damn it. It's like, excellent job, Wayne. Good job, Cotton. Let's see how that one works. Let's see how it works. All right, if I can't find a nut, I'm just going to move on to the next thing I'm doing, and I'll have to go and search. And if not, go and purchase one. But I cannot believe damn it. You know what I did? I put it on here and locked it in. I don't know what the hell I did to remove it. Unless I took it off and my damn memory is messing with me and I put it somewhere, like I rested like that. You know? Have you ever done that? Like you put some... Wait. Did I do it? Did I do it? Did I do it? Did I just put it over there and I didn't notice? Let me see. That's exactly what I did, bro. Oh my God, bro. Listen. After a certain while, man, this stuff starts playing with you. Be ready for it, okay? Because you'll be your worst enemy. All right? Be ready. You gotta be ready for it. Oh, man. You will be your worst enemy, bro. What do they say? The enemy is inside your household? The enemy is inside your household, man. Holy cow. I did that to myself just now. Moved it and didn't realize where I put it. Okay. All right. Moving on. I swear in the future, I think we're going to be talking with emojis, right? I mean, I think people are going to actually have emojis in public. I think people are going to have emojis in public. This is what I mean by that. Right? Didn't at one time we wrote with hieroglyphs, right? A lot of the cultures with pictures and stuff. Cavemen, they drew on the wall, right? Hieroglyphs was on, different language and pictures. Now we're using hieroglyphs again, right? To describe our emotions, right? Shorthand to say, ha ha ha, right? I guarantee you we're going to have like, I don't know if it's a hologram, I don't know if you're going to be wearing glasses and you can see the emoji, like a person is like throwing off an emoji at someone across the room or something. I don't know how that's going to work, man. But I guarantee you, somebody is going to come up with a way for us to communicate in person, not just online, with emojis. I think so. Sounds silly, but I think so. I really do. Guess not gonna know how to talk. He went out to talk. And then, what was that show? Oh my god, what was that movie? Demolition Man. When he and then what's the other one? Idiot something, Idiocracy or something like that. The guy went into the future. He woke up in the future, and the humans were talking like weird or something. I mean, think about the people from the past, man. They hear us talk. Even right now, some of the stuff that we say, the slangs, and they probably think we're nuts. What the hell are you saying, bro? What are you saying, man? What does thou sayeth? Oh my gosh, but I really do believe that we're gonna be speaking in emojis, something like that. I think so. Okay, I have this little magnet thing I put on my. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, and it also depends on if this thing is magnetized or not. If the okay, let's see, because I have this the screws all the way down below. Inside here. Ay, caramba. That's what I'm gonna do then. I will put it in and then I'll insert it slowly. I'll do it like this. Oh, come on, man. Please. Okay. So I put it in first. And then I do that. All right. Sweet. Okay. All right. We're looking good. We're looking good so far. We're looking good. All right. We got a new fan on. Right? We got our motors here. Let me just put a little cover on this real quick and let me test it, okay? All right, just gonna put a little cover on it, real quick, like, and I want to put a test on it, see what we got. All right, before we close it up, because you don't want to close this thing up and then something is off. You know that wouldn't be cool. All right. I checked the price on one of these just recently. Brand new. I mean, these are not. Again, these are not the Walmart specials, man. These are expensive. You're spending about $1,200-1,300 for an upright vacuum like this. Okay, let's turn it on. All right, so that's just the main motor up here. I'm gonna turn it on and then I'm gonna turn this on. Okay. Okay. All right, sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay. All right. Okay, we're good, man. We're good. We are good, good, good. All right, so I want to make sure that these things are not being squeezed. You see like how it's trying to hang out here, out the outside? So you can, you know, so we don't want this to have any issues. So we're going to kind of tuck this a little bit. Just a little tuck. So it's out of the way. All right, so we have this little switch right here. We got to make sure this guy's in this nice place. All right, good. Everybody seemed to be good. This cord is going to be coming out here, and then we're going to kind of fit them into this deal. All right. Okay. So right now, I'm just going to put one screw in because I need to move this guy around a little bit. All right. So I'm just going to put one screw in right now. And you got some guys who work with this every single day, and they're very, you know, very sharp about how to work with this machine. And for those guys, you give them props for that because they They do this every single day. Alright. This machine, I get it once in a while. So I really just mess with this every so often. But I'm trying to make sure I don't clip any of the cords. You know, like trying to secure it, because it's very easy to do that. Here it is. See? There was a cord right here that was trying to hang on this side. I just had to move that out the way. And I'm still messing with this guy here because I don't want him to get caught in the... I don't want him to get caught. Beautiful. There we go. We're good. Everybody's set. And the way I did that was just kind of feel it. I just want to see if I have any resistance. Okay? All right. Let me just lock one in real quick. All right. So now, what I'm looking to do is to get this... I want to get these two guys on, and I want to get this guy back on, all right? Hey, Brienne. What's up, girl? I saw that cutie pie you sent me, Brienne. That was... Wow. And I love the name. Love that name. That's an awesome name. That's an awesome name, man. I don't think I've ever heard that name like that. So congrats to the whole crew. Yeah, is he? Yes. Wow. Look, look, I have a personal you know, you have issue, you got, you know, stuff you deal with, and you have debates with people about stuff, and you have your way of looking at the world, you know, and that's fine. You know, everyone has their way of looking at the world. You're entitled to that. But the way I see it, man, look, life is special, man. Life is precious, man. And you've been given the ability to experience this life. And it just makes sense that you pass it on if you can. If you can, you know, if you can. You know, and for us to at least try not to purposely halt that process, because it's a natural thing for humans to want to survive and continue our, you know, to continue that thing that we do, which is multiply. Let me put one more thing. It's just it's you know, it's like we're an organism that want to live, right? We're an organism that want to continue to live, and I think that's just fantastic, man. You know. So you see someone being protective of their kids. Don't be surprised, man. That's just what it is, bro. That's just a natural thing that a mother or a father is going to be very protective of their kids, or even just of their line, their lineage. That natural desire for a... Damn it, man. I hate fragile plastic, man. It pisses me off. Oh my God, what am I gonna do with this? Okay, let me tell you what I'm dealing with. I hate this. I hate when, you know, that's why I like working with Kirby's, I'll be honest with you. Golly. Let me show you something. Let me show you what I'm dealing with. But yeah, I love that, man. That's a celebration right there. Shoot. Start messing with the little kitties, man. That's the future right there, you know? That's not a cliche. You know? That's not a cliche. That is the future right there. Okay, this is what I'm dealing with. Oh, damn it. Okay. I'm dealing with this. This is what I'm dealing with. Shit. Enough to piss you off, you know? Okay, it's on this side. I think I know what they did. I know what they did to do it. Okay, I see what they did to solve the problem. Okay. I'm down with that. All right. I see what they did to solve the problem. I'm with that. Okay. I see what they did. That was brilliant. So someone already had an issue with this, and they solved it. Ha! I see what they did. They put this on there. They had a broken tab, which you can see is like from here to here. And this may have been like this. Right? I see what, but hey, let me try to work with that. I'm gonna work with it. I can adapt. Okay, I can adapt. So what do I do? What do I do? Ugh. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do, man. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I can do that. I can adjust. I'm gonna use some resin. I'm gonna use fiberglass. Okay? I'm gonna use some fiberglass. I think it's gonna be stronger than this other stuff. This stuff is gonna take a while to dry. I can use this. It's gonna take too long to dry. Let me try this first. I'm gonna try this first, all right? All right, I'm gonna try this first. We're gonna put some of this on there. Put a little bit here. Put a little bit there. And I'm gonna move this machine to the side. We already put the fan on, so that's the part. We're just gonna try to put it back together. That's not a big deal. That's just putting screws in. Here we go. Mix it up. Okay. All right, so first, this is kind of get it around the foundation area, and then I'm gonna also get it around the sides. All right. I know which side I want. This goes here. All right. Then I'm gonna wrap it around the sides. Up and down. Bracket it in. Just one more batch. And then we'll put this on the side. We're not going to mess with it right now. Give me a second, guys. I have a customer coming in. Oi.
Hey, morning.
Morning. How's it going?
How you doing?
I'm doing.
I'm Jeff Barbie. I'm talking to you about the chainsaw.
Oh, hey, man.
Yeah, how you doing?
Man, I'm all right, man.
Good to see you.
Man, good to see you. Here you go, right? Hey, check it out.
That's nice. Oh, wow.
Let's see. this brand?
No, sir.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
so
well,
now,
I
pull
think-
this.
I'm
Pull
sorry,
this
go
back.
ahead.
Oh no, you would. Let me take this off. You pull this back.
Got like a safety.
Yeah, that's the safety. So pull it back. I learned that yesterday. How's that?
Well,
yeah. No.
That's perfect.
That's it. All right. So let's take that out. Right. Yeah. So we don't
Yeah.
accidentally do anything. Right. And then you put this over here. And there you go.
You work on vacuum cleaners too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Compliance. Yes, sir. Yeah, all day. That's what I do all
Okay.
all day.
Well, I'm glad I found you.
You live in Monroe?
I live in, well, I
In
live
Detroit?
near the Port Ridge School.
Oh,
so
Port Ridge. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mother-in-law lived in Henry right there.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah,
right down the road.
I used to go there. I mean, I pick up my son from the school. His aunts went to Porter Ridge, ran for the team and everything.
No kidding.
Yeah, and my son went to Union Prep next to Walmart.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why I used to go every day to pick him up from school.
Yeah, we got it at work. I need to get service, so.
Yeah, man, bring it in. I'll take care of you. I'm gonna give you my card too, okay?
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, well, thank you. Great, get
You want to use
paid
the
up
card?
here.
Okay, it's up to you. Let me give you my card. All right, I'm waiting.
Mr. Williams?
Yes, sir.
I'm so glad to meet you.
Yes, sir. You too. All right. Oh yeah, that's
Make
all
sure
right. Yeah, make sure you don't give me too much, right?
I'm sure I need one now.
Beautiful. Awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Okay,
Wayne.
great doing business, man.
Same here.
Enjoy. Oh, hey. But yeah, bring it back in. I'm normally at 10 o'clock,
Okay.
and I'll take care of it for you. You know, I'm working on Oric right now.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
You know.
Yes, it's not quite what it used to be. But
Okay. Yeah. Bring it on in. I'll take care of you. All right.
Well, thank you so much, Wayne.
Oh yeah, man. Thank you, man.
Enjoy your weekend.
You too. All right, I'm gonna move this out the way because this guy needs to dry. I'm not gonna mess with him right now. We're gonna chuck this guy. I have one more thing I'm gonna look at. I ordered some parts, and I wanted to see if it fit. All right, but yeah, this is really just it's really just gonna be to put this back in here, put the screws back in, put this back on here, and the trick though of assembling this is to get these two sides in and to sit on the side. This is really the big trick, but that just takes time and patience. But that's really gonna be the crux of it, of getting this to sit in the cradle at the same time, because you can't do one before the other. So that's really what I wanted to show, because this can mess people up understanding this section here. So that's really what you'll probably be missing out because of this broken piece right here, because I don't want to mess with it now that it's not quite ready to do anything with. And then I want to reinforce it again, okay, on top of that. But so this is gonna have to wait a little bit. Just near the end of the day. I'll mess with it near the end of the day. All right. So let me move this out the way. Okay, Edward. All right, Rudy, Brianne. Let me see, Edward. Jack of all trades. Yeah, not all. Not all, man. I kind of keep it around things that have these little nuts and bolts, screws and wires. That's kind of it, and pencils and markers and paint. How's that? But I leave car engines to the mechanics. I'll change my brakes. You know, I'll change my brakes. I'll paint my living room. Stuff like that. But thank you, man. I'll still take that. I'm glad you didn't do the other side, because they say what, master of all trades. No, what was it? Jack of all trades, master of none. That's the other. That's the little punch at the end. So I like how you left it right there. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Okay, let me tell you what I was dealing with. Ay, 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 caramba, bro. All right. So, let me go get it. So this is what I had, right? So this is what I had, right? And I thought, you know what? Maybe this is the part that broke, so I can just buy this, and I'm good, right? So I don't, because this is like $100 and something just for this thing, just so you can have a dirt sensor on it. But really, I see what the deal is. It's so you can, the electricity will still connect to these two prongs, and you can activate the brush motor. And then I guess they thought it was being pretty, sniffy, and then you can just detach this if you like and do the hard floors and snap it back in and go to your carpet, I guess, right? But as a result, this piece, if you break it, is $100 and something. So I thought, man, I'm smart. All right, I'm like, shoot, I'm almost as smart as Brienne, right? So I said, shoot, let me just buy this piece. And this is what they sent me. I'm not gonna send it back because I could probably use it for something else. So you know what? This actually would have worked. Oh well, all right. I could have made this work. Damn it. Let me see if this works. Let me see if this works, man. Let me see if this works. Oh my God, bro. Man, I tell you, man. I don't know where my brain is sometimes. All right, so let's see if this snaps in. All right, good. Good. All right. Now, let's see if it takes the electricity and if it can do its job. All right? Let's see. Holy cow! Man, I tell you, man, I'm not. Ray, I've been slipping all week. I gotta take a vacation or something. I've been slipping all week, man. I've been slipping all week. All week. This entire week, okay? Gosh. I think I gotta slow it down. I gotta take a vacation. All right, let me plug this bad boy in. Let me see. Hold on. Come on, man. What are we doing here? What are we saying? What are we doing? Are you serious? No, you're not. Come on. Okay. All right. Let's plug him in and see what we got. All right. Let's see if we got power, and if the head can turn on our thing here. All right. Let me see. Okay. All right. And then we release the handle. Press down. No. Handle release. Handle release. So I'm afraid to yank this thing open. That's why. Handle release. Nope. Brush release. Oh, beautiful. That's what it is. Okay, I got it. Okay. Handle release. Brush release. Okay. All right, this is good. We're fine. All right, we're done with that one. Oh yeah. I just realized that I really probably could have done something, but don't worry. I'll learn. You learn the hard way sometimes, Brianne. That deserve at a girl. At a girl. Well, I mean, thanks that word. Wink can tell you I'm pretty much tough critic on myself too. Yeah, we need to be. If we, you know what it is. I've been back and forth with a friend of mine. Let me get this last piece I'm working on. This thing is an air-driven brush, and when it hits the carpet, the brush stops spinning. And I have a sneaky suspicion it's not the air. I have a sneaky suspicion that there's probably something resistance in the brush. So I'm gonna open this guy up and see what's happening inside here. But one, I am a harsh critic on myself to a point where I'm not gonna demotivate myself, but I am gonna hold myself accountable. So that's why it's hard to hear, you know, like people blaming too many different circumstances and people and all this other stuff. It's like ridiculous, you know. Obviously some people need to be blamed, you know. Some people are just like in your way, and you just gotta like, hey, just tell them, get the hell out of my way, right? But other times, most times, man, it's us, bro. And we can't just keep. Doesn't help anybody. Then we try to teach it to the kids, and we tell them that they're not at fault for nothing. You know, it's not you, it's everybody else. They're the ones. It's only if they're just nicer to you. It's like this. Better teach this kid to be strong. Life is not like that. All right, here we go. Okay, something is... All right, I'm not gonna yank on this. I'm gonna assume then that the next screw might be back here. Because it would make sense if something was back here to brace this, wouldn't it? So let's try to get this off and see. Let's see if there's a screw back here. All right. What am I going to use? What am I going to use? Come on, man. Damn it. Come on, man. On you. Come on. Ah, shit. Okay. We're going to do it again. We're going to do it again. Let's do it again. Now, see, it's too far in, right? So I'm like, I think there's a screw under here. Either that or it's something else. But there's a brace back here that's stopping this from opening up. So it's either under these two wheels, or maybe it's in here. See something. Now, I don't want to mess with the wheels if it's not. So let me... Look at that! 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 Okay! Okay. That's just one part of it. Okay. This is from a Miele vacuum. M-I-E-L-E. Okay. Okay, so this is air driven. Don't use a motor. Alright. I bet you there's hair. I bet you there's hair making it hard for this thing to do its job. trying to get this. I have a sneaky suspicion there's a screw underneath this. This didn't seem to do the trick to free this up. I don't feel it free at all. All right. What do you suggest? There's a screw, maybe loose, right? Yeah. Let me get something slimmer and fatter. No, slimmer. Let me get a slimmer. Slimmer one. Let me get something slimmer. Let me do that. Let me get something slimmer. Get it right in here. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. You ever talk to your project you're working on? Yes, look at that. I was right. I was right. Damn it, I was right. Thank you, Edward. Okay. You know what reminded me of Three's Company? You ever seen Three's Company? When one of the roommates would go and see Jack, and Jack's in another room talking to one of the other roommates, and he would do something like, I'm talking to the machine right now. I'm like, come on, baby, come on, baby. And it sounds like they're doing something, you know? They have no clue what he's doing, right? He's like, come on. Yeah, but no, you got to put it there and stick it in. And make sure no, that's not hard enough, you know? And it might be just like fixing a drawer or something. See, this way, they knew how to write comedy then. Oh, man. Three's Company. All right. Here we go. Let's see now. I mean, dude, what else? What the hell? Nothing else should be blocking me right now. This thing, I don't want to break anything. Jeanette, how do you explain that, right? Well, I was working on it, and the thing was so hard to open. Then it broke. How do you explain that shit? All right, here we go. It was working, and the damn plastic was so fragile, and the damn thing broke. Oh my gosh. Come on, man. Clip, clip, clip. Somebody who work on these machines know it, and they're like, Wayne, all you gotta do is, all you gotta do is just like massage the back a little bit. And he's like, so what the hell is this guy doing? Why is he doing it that hard? Come on, man. It's right here now. Right here is giving me grief. This little section right here. And it feels so weird because it feels like I'm gonna break it. Oh, I see something. Shite. Okay, I see it. I see something. There are three clips here. God, man, did they even want anyone to get inside this thing? Oh, shit. Okay. Come on, bro. Come on, man. There you go. There's one. I got one. I got another one. Come on, here we go. There's some clips in the front. I got two. One more. Under the wheel, right? Okay. Yep, I think I'm totally confident now that there's some hair or something messing with this. Okay. If you have a Miele and it's air driven and your thing just all of a sudden stop spinning when you hit the carpet, most likely the culprit is carpet fibers or pet hair. Wow, look at this. This is like a whole chihuahua right here. See, these are the clips in the front. You know, hey Brian, I cannot believe I'm even asking for more screws, because now I'm saying to myself, damn. You see like how these are set up here on the sides? I'm like, yep, 3 screws would have been better than these clips. Can you imagine me, out of all people, asking for more screws? Oh my gosh, that's funny. No, it shouldn't be that difficult, Edward. Screws would have fixed that problem, but you know what? You know what it's like, Edward? I think humans were like that, right? That's like we're advocating for. I don't want to get political. Brian's like, oh, he never stopped you before. Never stopped you before, Wayne. You just spewing out some stuff out of nowhere. Oh my gosh. Nah, but it's like you're against something, and then something happens to you, and now you're for it. You know, that kind of thing. So I was against too much screws, right? And now that this was so hard to open, now I'm like, damn, 2 more screws would have been nice. Oh my gosh. Oh. Yo, we all Brianne's like, guys always want more screws. Don't let Brianne mess you up, Edward, man. She'll mess up your mind, bro. If you start imagining anything like, did she just say? Is that what? What was that? What was that? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Torque screw? Like, yeah, well, yeah, but I think they like to torque it too. Oh man, I don't know. Yeah, Edward, I tend to do the same thing sometime, man. You gotta be careful not to over tighten the screws. Oh, I better shut up, bro. I better stop this already. This is like. You know what? Didn't the guy do a skit on that about it? He did a skit about a preacher in the church doing those kind of a sermon like that. I forgot his name, man. He did a skit like that. Oh my god! All right, so I had to clean that out. I just wanted to get that out of the way before I did anything else. All right, so here we go. This is kind of cleaned a little bit. Kinda. I'll try to get some of this paint off or whatever. That's for later. So let's dig into what might be causing this thing not to turn, right? Okay, one, you have this, right? You have these ends. That's a possibility. The other possibility is somewhere in here. You have a belt, but this is a geared belt. Okay, so we'll look at that. But mostly is this is what turns everything. So if this gives resistance, okay, because the air has to, it's like, remember those water mill type things? So if this gives resistance, it's going to be hard for it to turn the brush. So this has to be very, very, very loose. So let's do this. Let's take this up and out. Okay, let's see if it, can it come up? Oh, it has tabs. Ooh, okay, I don't want to just yank it. Okay, definitely don't want to do that. All right. Let me see. Let's, can I squeeze the tab? Yes, I can squeeze it and come out. There you go. Squeeze it, and it comes out. There you go. Okay, good. All right. So this is one of the ends. We have some rust here. All right, we're going to try to clean that off. And then this is the other end, and look at what we have over here. The here did not stop there. Look at this. Okay, move this to the side. Even though this looks worse, I think this is secondary. I think the core of the problem is right here. All right. So let's first let's get this off. Okay. Let's get this guy. Let's get all of this. Let's get all this stuff off here. Look at all this. Let me get a. Should get a blade. Where's my blade? Yep. That'll sure do it. Let's go further in. Okay. Let me see. Would it allow me to go further in? Would it allow me to? Can I move this? Okay. All right then. Fine. You don't want me to go further in? Fine. Let me see if I can pull it the same way I did the other one. Look at that. So all of this is given resistance. All of this here is, I think this is the source. You know what this is like if you don't treat this part, the source. It's just like anything else. Like you're treating the symptom. You're treating the effect. What is it affecting? It's affecting this. So you spend all your time working on this section here, cleaning the brush, which is important. This is important, right? Just like stuff in our society, or even with our kids, or with anything else. This is all important, but the source of the problem is where you have to go to. You got to clean this out. Because if this is, no matter what you do here, you're still gonna have a problem. Okay, where's my blade? Where's my blade, man? This is taking too long. All right, let me just cut it. Damn it! Where's my blade at? Where's the blade? Can't find my blade. All right. Fine. I'm patient. Okay, while I'm doing this, I'm gonna have you hear this guy. I'm gonna have you hear this. This is a joke. So they made this commercial in Sweden. I don't know if you can hear it right, but this is from Rose. What's his name? I follow him. Rossman Group. This is his channel on YouTube. But he was playing a Swedish commercial, and I hope they don't mess with my channel for this, because I thought this was so funny that I wanted to share it with you guys. I hope you can hear it though, but I'm not showing the picture.
Back in the day, we had innovation. It went from a black and white white TV to a color TV. You went from VHS to Super VHS. Now we have enshittification, which is where you take something that people already had and you find a new and inventive way to turn it into a subscription or lock it behind something to extract more money out of people without providing them with a better service. And this video from the Norwegian Consumer Council just came out swinging on the entire thing. And because DMA has not won his case yet, because there is no precedent that using YTDLP or screen capture software to show you a piece of somebody else's video is not something that's going to get me wiped off of YouTube, I thought that I would just strike while the iron is hot and show you this video and tell you why I think that the Norwegian Consumer Council is awesome.
See if you can hear it.
Shitmaker.
It's a satire.
My job is to make things shitty. The official title is Enshittificator. What I do is I take things that are perfectly fine and I make them worse. More specifically, I make it shitty. I come from a long line of people making things shitty. My father was an enshittificator. His father before him and his father before him. So yeah, it's a proud tradition in our family, making things shitty. But it is hard work, and it's not very cost efficient to do it like this. I can only be in so many places at one time. So I needed a way to scale up the business without working myself to death. And just when I needed it, the solution lands right in my lap. Enter the internet. All of a sudden, I didn't have to move around to make things shitty. I could just stay in one place and make things shitty for way more people at the same time. And that's when things really started to move. Got a favorite website? Let's fill it with pop-ups. Preferably scam. Enjoying a video? Oopsie! Ad break! Oh, you bought an expensive phone? Great. Here's an update to make it shitty. Let's say you have 1,000 pictures of your deceased mother. Oh, so sad. What do? I make you pay for it. The memories may be yours, but the photos, they're mine. So it's very important. It needs to be nice at first. But then... Yes. Yes! What do you say? Okay. Woo! That's what I'm talking about! Woo! You're not happy with the way something you really liked turned shitty. What do? Contact customer service. Here, talk to completely useless chatbot. No human
I always knew it was a person typing that.
Here's my favorite part. Let's say someone starts an alternative service. What do? We buy them. Make people dependent enough. And then make it shitty. You sell me a car. Well, it's great. Sold. I'll buy your car. Now what?
Wolf of Wall Street.
I don't have any more money. You have me in the palm of your hand. You can crush me. So what do? Updates. Radio. Premium feature. Heating. Premium feature. Now I have a shitty car and I can't afford a new one. But what I can afford is a small monthly payment. Make it shitty.
I thought that was clever, man. I thought that was clever. So his job is shittification. His job is to make things shitty. Oh man, get something good and make it worse. Oh my gosh, and then charge more for it. I just got a notification that my Netflix is gonna go up to like, I don't know, something. I'm like, man, do I even watch this enough for me to even want to pay for this anymore? Oh, do you guys make enough? Is your movies that enticing that I've got to keep this subscription? I don't know. So now I'm thinking about it. But never forget that anger is also. Make it shitty. How do you make it worse? Let's make it worse. How do we make it worse? Remember I kept telling you that there's got to be somebody in there and somebody's at the engineer and say, hey, can we add more screws? That's how I think. I think like that, man. I'm like, somebody is there. How do we irritate them even more, right? Let's add 5 more screws. So I was complaining about that, Edward, for years, and now I'm asking for another screw. Can you imagine that shit? Oh man. Okay, I think I got this thing. I think I got this thing where I want it. That was a lot of stuff that was holding up this that was messing this up. And I didn't want to break this, you know. So, okay. Look at that. So let me smooth this out a little bit. To just a little bit. Because I have a little bit of a little bit of rust on this. Okay. All right. So I think it's safe to say that this is probably enough to cause a problem in this thing. Okay. Golly. Jailbreak the fire. Yeah, you know what? I did that, man. I have to figure out how to not have it gets so heavy that I've tried, like, I even tried Kodi one time in the past. I tried HD cinema. Because I was really into trying to, watch different things all over the place. I wanted to see what other countries had and all that stuff. And then, man, it just, like, weighed down my internet and everything. I was like, man, look. And then it was always messing up. Like, people, I guess they stopped updating one. They had a software they like and they stopped updating it. Where the hell did I just... Oh, it's on the other side. And, so I may do it again, try it again, because maybe I just need to commit and get real good at it and learn more about it and how to service it, Because I'm like, guys, you guys can't be serious, You keep going up on your subscription, but your quality, like the product, it's like some of these universities, man, they be pissing me off because it's like you're raising the tuition because you have this guaranteed way to make money. Hashtag Obamacare, right? now you have us locked in, and now you're gonna raise the premiums and shit, and then the government subsidized the stuff. And you don't have to deliver the best quality. You can give us stupid degrees and nonsense. Indoctrinate our kids. Now you got to make sure your kids go into these universities like armed so they don't get indoctrinated with some nonsense. Because these guys are going to be ready to pump a whole bunch of crap into them. Just teach them, man. Just teach them. Make them fierce. Try and make them into activists and shit. There I go. I just stuck some stuff in my mouth. There's a website I always use to walk through the process because... Well, good. You know what? Then send it to me. Send it to me because... Send it to me because I'm serious. You know what? I think I'm gonna be on a mission, man. I am. I'm gonna be on a mission because when these guys get too comfortable, they you got our business, right? You have our business. We're locked in. Now all of a sudden you can screw around with the content and then blame us for not watching the nonsense you put out there and call the fans racist and sexist and all this shit. It's like, dude, I'm the one spending money to watch your nonsense, and you're putting out. I'm buying your. It's like a restaurant making bad food and then get mad at me and blaming my taste buds or some shit. It's like, dude, you changed the cook. You're making bad food, and I'm the one still paying. Okay? You're gonna come blame me? Get out of here. You're gonna blame me for your bad cook? Guys making bad content, so it's like they know they got us locked in. It's like we don't have to make good content anymore. I get irritated by that stuff because I actually like movies, you know. Hey, Edward. Hey, Edward, man, look. Dude. I swear to God, man. Look, there's good and bad in everything. How's that? I'm not even gonna say nothing about that. There's good and bad in everything. But I don't know, man. It's just hard to explain like the simple parts of something. And it's like, dude, we can't even agree on the simple part of this. Like I get if we could agree on math. Like there's a math to this, right? There's math. There's A, B, and C, right? Can we agree that the math or math? All right, great. All right. So now you wanna tell me that the intent is more important than the math, and you want to assume you even know the intent. We don't really know the intent, but we know the math. So can we agree the math? Can we agree on the math? Because you're arguing intent, and we truly don't know the intent. You know, we don't know what these people do behind. We don't know what they're planning. We really don't know. Would you agree? You would like to think you know the intent, but we really don't know, right? Okay, great. But we do know the math, right? So I come from that point of view, okay? I'm not a fan of anybody, right? But the math gotta make sense. And when the math don't make sense, bro, I don't care who you are. The math don't make sense, okay? But guys want to argue intent. I don't care about the intent. There's a lot of things that were intended to be good that is just not, and you can't even admit that there's a problem here. Scotty! The warp engine is just not... But I intended to go warp speed. I know, but it's not... We're not moving. Oh man, I know. Hey, look, hey, Brianne, that's that's a plan right there. And I know, hey, I swear, that's the economy of the future, okay? That's the economy of the future. They're gonna find a way to make subscriptions of everything, okay? Everything. Everything will be a subscription. The guy's gonna subscribe. You wanna? Oh, you want a radio in your car? You gotta have a subscription for the radio. Oh, they're gonna rent you everything, man, even your wiper blades. Oh my god. But yeah, bro, that plan, I can't. You know what? All right. I'm only gonna go this. I'm not gonna stay long on this. I'm just gonna say it one time. But the moment we should have our antennas go up, right? Even if you got sucked into all of the drama about it, and it was nice, it was a good idea. The moment you got penalized for not having any insurance, you should have said, "Nah, that I don't know. That don't sound right, guys." Oh my God, man! Oh no, we didn't catch that. You shouldn't call. You didn't catch that. Yeah, at that moment, someone should have said, You know when you eat, someone said, "Try this," and you try it, and it tastes good. Like It needs that was a moment right there, man. And then them boys were like, "Sweet, now let's raise the rates." We got them locked in. Oh my God. The homeboy came and said, "Hey, guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna give you guys." Okay, I'm gonna give you one. I'm gonna get off that. I'm gonna give you one that's really had me bugging. So New York, right? They decided to charge people to go into the city, right? They decided to charge people to go in the city. So it's really, they're giving you a toll to drive into the city. So let's imagine your regular city. You know, you have your highway and they have toll booths on the highway. So they always had that in New York, right? They had the Throgs Neck Bridge and the Whitestone Bridge, and you have toll to go into George Washington Bridge. Those are regular. But they wanted to charge you a toll to drive into the city. Like, just regular, just drive into the city. And I'm like, are you kidding me? You're gonna raise people's, you're gonna charge, oh my God, all right. So then some people were mad and said, listen, so she came back with a sales pitch. Hey guys, I have a way to save you guys some money. So it's gonna save you some money from the money I'm starting to charge you to drive into the city. This is a great idea, guys. This is so cool. We're gonna reduce some kind of reduced thing. And I'm like, that's not saving me. You're charging me to drive into the city. How is that saving me money? Just because you're telling me you're gonna reduce my rate. That's like stealing from me, and then say, hey, I got some good news for you. I'm only gonna give you back your wallet. Oh, these people are oh my God, man. Listen, I'm done. I told you I was just gonna do that one and I'm finished. And they're people. Oh, I was like, are you serious? Why are we on two different planets here, man? Why are we speaking different languages? And we're speaking English. Holy cow. Hey, Cecil. I'm sorry, man. You came in while I was ranting, bro. I apologize, man. There's a subscription for a radio in your car. It's called a Sirius. Yeah, but man, look, I hate it. I tried Sirius XM radio a couple years back when they first came out. And I don't know why I even did it. I don't know why I did it. I don't know why I did it. I just got it and then I said, screw this. This is stupid. And I just got rid of it. It was a, I think it was like an add-on or something. Something I bought. I mean, I literally bought it. It wasn't even like they tricked me into it. Like it came with the car and then, it was just, I I wanted to see what it's like to have the Sirius radio, and I bought it, and then I was like, nah, not a good idea. Some people like it. I mean, you know, and if you like it, great, no problem. For me, I was like, nah. There's still something. There's something in here, man. There's something in here. See, so this is still not. It feels funny. It feels funny. So I'm gonna have to find a way to get in here. Yeah, bro. So look, we've gotten to where we speak different languages, even though we speak English in this country, and that's the part. That's the part I don't understand, man. We totally speak different languages. Totally speak different languages. It's weird. It's weird. I used to hear this thing about worldview. I used to watch a lot of debates between atheists and Christian and stuff like that. And they would talk about worldview. And I was just, you know, it didn't really click in my brain. It didn't click in my head how your worldview is like, what's that verse in the Bible? About putting on stained-colored glasses. You know, it didn't click. I was just watching it back and forth. I was just happy. You know, I was like, man, yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, that was a good one. You know, I was just and they kept talking about worldview, and then I get it. I get it now. I get it. I totally get it. Your worldview determines a lot of things, most things actually, when it comes to you making decisions. It's based on your worldview. And I didn't get it, man. Basic math and common sense ruled. Exactly. Those days feel so long ago. Tommy Hawk says, give your life to Jesus. This is a loving warning. Yep, heaven and hell. Real, either you believe it or not, you're bathing right now in God's. Well, hey, thanks for popping in here with that. Yeah. Yeah, I came with my new Ford pickup truck. Oh, yeah, I came with the pickup truck. The Sirius radio, yeah. I mean, you know, and that's, look, if I was a Sirius XM company, that's exactly how I would do it. I would approach Ford and those guys, and I would offer it, like, to their customers. That's exactly how I would do it. You know? Just like, you know, like at one time, I think we had a phone service that had when it was it Sprint, when Sprint used to be Sprint, and it came with Hulu, you know, it came with the Hulu service. So I get a lot of those cross promotion stuff. That's exactly how you would do it. It makes sense to do that. Here we go. I got it open. Yeah, look at that. It was all in here too. Look at that. Oh yeah, this thing's gonna be firing now. This is going to be banging now. But yeah, man. Yeah. Common sense, bro. It is not common anymore, bro. I don't know what to say to these folks. It's like, and it's really it doesn't even matter what you say. It's not penetrating. It's weird, man. Like we have to at least be able to agree on basic things, right? And then we can worry about the complicated stuff. And if we can't even agree on basic things, man, it's like, what are we doing then? Like, you just, it's not working. Just the basics. It don't have to be nothing complicated. We just have to agree on the basics, right? 1 + 1 is 2, right? Right? Right. Do we agree? Is that? I mean, 1 + 1 is 2, right? I mean, from the town you grew up in, 1 + 1 is 2. but it always stops at the very beginning. It stops at the basics, and so and I think that's by design, man. It stops at the basics, and then we can't even go any further. We can't even communicate any further because the basics is not. We can't even agree on the foundation. We can't even agree on so if we can't agree on the foundation, then the argument after that is just like we're just talking past each other. Man, dude, look, Brian, let me tell you, math ain't mathin', right? Brian, do you know what I do often? You'd be surprised. I'm almost done, guys. The moment I'm done with this here, we're gonna wrap it up. I always gotta double check. I gotta make sure that I'm not caught up and I'm not seeing things right. So I would check. I said, am I seeing this wrong? So I go to somebody else, right? And because I'm like, man, because you know you could be caught in something not know, you know. Like, look, I know that I wasn't always as patriotic to the country as I am right now, because I was taught something that I figured out it doesn't make sense for me to be in a country and not be patriotic for that country. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't like common sense that this is where I live, right? And do I want where I live to be successful? Yes. Okay, great. Do I want where I live to be safe? Yes. Do I want where I live to be prosperous and have fruitful and be healthy? Yes. Okay. All right. So now that all those things are yes, okay? Well, then everything else becomes clear, because I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm for this country. Because if you live someplace else and you realize that, holy crap, damn, we don't have lights a couple times a week. You mean you can just take my house? You mean we don't get water for you mean I don't have a right to do that? Or you mean I can't wear? Then you realize that what you got, right? So that had to kind of come to. I had to slap myself like, boo, you know, because you were taught something, you were indoctrinated. So I'm like, well, I choose this indoctrination. I'm choosing to be all in, red, white, and blue. My choice. You see what I'm saying? So that's my choice. So I know I am choosing. So if someone said, man, you just pro me, yeah, hell yeah, I am. I know exactly why. You let someone come and mess with us here, and you're not gonna be a part of it. Of course, you're gonna get hurt like everybody else. So I'm not rooting for China. Let them root for them, and let Russia root for Russia, and let these people root for them, and let these people root for them. And if I want, I don't mind if these guys are doing well over here, man. I hope they're free, and I hope these guys are doing great. You know, I mean, that would be nice if they're doing great. You know, are we helping these guys out? Oh, that's fantastic. But I'm not gonna be like in America, oh, these people are better than America, man. Screw that, man. That's like so stupid. That's like saying my house and Barry's house is better than my house, right? And I hate my house. So if I hate my house, when I leave my house, I leave my house alone. My mom is working her butt off, and my dad just get our house right, and I'm saying Barry's house is better, and I'm kicking my door like, man, Barry's house. I hate my house. Well, damn, dude, you should leave your house then. Go stay with Barry. So guys think I'm being too coarse about that, but honestly, man, look, it just makes sense to me, and that's it. I don't. It's not based off of nothing negative. It just makes sense that this is my team, you know. And then so when I did it with sports, 37 years ago, that's a positive peak. Let me see. Well, you're absolutely a math, right? Look for your tools. Hey, they try to build a new foundation, quicksand, and wonder why it didn't. Yeah, that's right. You have to forgive yourself for not knowing what you didn't know. Yep, I do. Definitely. Yep. Edward, look, I look at it this way. How silly would it be, Edward, if I was I got traded from the Giants to the Cowboys? That's how I look at it. Me personally. I got traded from the Giants to the Cowboys. And I'm on the Giants team over there the Cowboys team, sorry. In Dallas, right? And I'm still wearing my Giants jersey. And I'm on the team, and I'm telling everybody how the Giants is better. And I'm like, the moment that if we ever played the Giants, I'm like tripping and all this stuff because I want the Giants to win. Come on, man. These people wouldn't stand for that for their team, their favorite baseball, football, basketball team. But they'll stand for that when it comes to our team here, United States, USA. And if you're from England, I prefer that you root for your team. You can still like us, but hey, man, that's your team, bro. You should be rooting for your team. You know? So this is our team, and that's how I see it. It's that simple. You don't even have to be complicated at all. And once that thing hit my head like that, like, what the hell are we doing, man? These people are America this, America that, America that. I'm like, dude, that's like being pissed off at a guy who is 250 years old, right? America, right? And when he was, I don't know, 150 years old, he was acting not like a teenager. He was acting stupid, right? And he did what he can to survive. And he was scuffling and huffling and bustling, and he started to grow up. And then he became a teenager. He started to learn. And then he went through the arc, the hero's journey kind of thing. And then he got humbled a little bit. Or then he learned, but you're still pissed off at him from when he was a kid. Is he grown now? He's married now? Oh, word, he got kids and everything? Oh, yeah, he got a job. Oh, yeah, he's paying taxes. Well, he goes to church? What? He's doing it. And you're still ragging him about when he was a kid and he tripped and he fell and the whole deal. And he's giving you a house to live in? What? Really? Oh, are you kidding me? He give you a house? Yeah, he got security guards around my house and everything. Make sure I'm safe. Is he really? Yeah, but man, I remember that time he did that thing when he was 5. He never used to let me, and it's not funny like that. But me, I laugh at people who can't seem to grasp that. That's where I come from with that. I said, dude, man, it was okay. Have we grown? Yes. Are we better? Yes. So what are you talking about? Yeah. Can you take advantage of opportunities today? Yeah. Okay. So what are we talking about? But remember when? I'm like, no, dude, I'm not gonna get into that. I'm not gonna get into that with you, bro. What are we doing? And my mind works simple like that, bro. And once I break it down like that in myself, for my head, that's it. No more pity party. Let's make it happen. Then you find out Barry had bad habits. Oh, man. Yeah, hey, look, man. Yeah. Man, look, I'll be honest with you. We have to believe in growth, bro. You don't how's this? You don't have to. But you can't say you believe in growth but except for this. Right? I believe in being good, except for this. I believe in security except for the border. I believe in security except for the border. We don't need Oh my gosh. Except for that one. It's crazy, man. We're not thinking straight, man. But listen, we're all allowed to have our opinions on stuff. But I just don't mind us talking about it. But we have to have at least a foundation, and then we can debate the rest, man. If we can't say that the sky is the same color, and 2 and 2 equals 4, we can always debate the rest, right? But we're not even agreeing on the color of the sky. We're not even agreeing on the basics. That's the problem. That's what I'm saying. It's okay to debate. It's okay for us to kind of hash out the difference because you may see it different, and that's okay. And then you give insight to somebody and say, oh, I didn't see it like that. I didn't see it that way. Okay, I see what you're saying. But if you shut it down before we even can communicate, then it's a guarantee that we'll never possibly see eye to eye. Because we're starting with, and somebody's been given a foundation that's not true, or that's based off of fantasy or something like that, and that we can't communicate, and that's the problem. So when I look at problems like this, solving this problem, I'm looking at the bam, I see it in front of me. It's not a fantasy. There's no wish list. There's no I wish it was. It's just what it is. This is what it is, and I'm dealing with what it is. And I'm solving the problem in front of me, what it is. Not a wish list. Not the way they made it in 1920s. The way they made this in 1920, the screw was over here, and I'm looking for the screw over here. But the screw's here now, bro. So where are you going to take the screw out from? Yeah, but in 1920s, the screw used to be here, and I'm still looking for the screw right here. It doesn't make sense. It's like so... The screws are right here, man. Oh my God. Guys. All right, I'm almost done, man. I gotta test this to see if this thing works, and then I'll be finished. All right. Okay, so do we get too close to the sun? Is that worth the politics? Break that down, Saul. Break that one down for me. Break that one down for me. Yeah, Brienne is Brienne is star. Brienne got she got these sayings, bro. We have got to we got to do something with that, man. Brienne got these wicked sayings. Oh my God. We got to do something with that, Brienne. Oh man, Brienne got these sayings. You guys don't know what you're missing out on. Brienne got some of the best sayings I've heard in my entire life. Oh my gosh. Life is like a donkey kick to the face. I'm still remembering that shit. Man, had me cracking up. Sorry. Hey, I'm surprised I didn't pee myself listening to laughing at that shit. It's like a donkey kick to the face. I just visualize what a donkey kick to the face must be like. It's just like shit. Oh, I saw a guy get knocked out this morning on this clip. That had to be close to what a donkey kick to the face must be like. But that's life. Life sometimes can be like a donkey kick to the face, man. And we all get hit once in a while. Doesn't matter what color you are, whether you're tall, short, handsome, rich, poor. We all get a donkey kick. It's like you're walking around. And I can see everybody got a donkey. That's my look. That's how I visualize stuff. I can see everyone got a donkey, and the donkey is just waiting, just waiting, boy. Just like yeah, out of nowhere, pow! It's like oh shit, oh donkey kicked in the face. It's like yeah, he got you. Yeah, man. I know it was about. Yeah, I know it was due. I was doing too good, man. Things were working for me and everything. You know, I met the girl of my dreams, and I just didn't know when it was gonna come. I just knew it was coming though, because I saw my friend. He got hoof prints. He got hoof prints right in the side of his face. I just knew it was coming. I just didn't know when. Oh shite! Donkey kicked to the face. Oh shit! All right. I'm going off a little nuts. All right, let me turn this thing on, and let's see it spin this brush. We put it back together. Okay. I did all of that just to chat with you guys, man. This is a Miele canister vacuum. All right, I'll clean this guy up also. Just, you know, wipe this guy down, put a little Armor All or something on this thing, whatever. So let's plug him in and see what the hell's going on. And see if this works, and then we're good, guys. Hey, Bree, I think we're due for a drawing, Bree. I gotta put something up for a drawing. Probably next. We give it away next month, something like that. All right, let's turn it on. Okay, so now put it on the floor. Okay, it's spinning. Wait, hold on. It spins when this is touching the floor, and then see that? Let me turn it off. Yeah, turn it on again. All right, let me put it on the carpet. All right. Okay, folks. Okay, we got a winner. We got a winner here. I don't like these styles though, because I prefer the motor-driven brushes that give it like a pack, not the air stuff. I'm not a fan of these. Not unless you only have hard floors or something, and maybe an area rug. But for like carpets, nah. You need something with more of with a drive than something that's air driven when it comes to cleaning. Well, anyway, folks, pop back in. Make sure you guys subscribe, man. You know, thanks for hanging out with me. Oh, really? It's gone? Is it gone? Let me see. Are we so are we still there? I think, Brienne, which feed are you on right now, Brienne? Oh, I'm good now. Oh, okay. I don't know what happened. I'll be honest with you. I don't know what, but I am interested in putting up a drawing. I got a couple. Actually, you know what? I have a couple of cool things that's not just vacuum cleaners. You know, The only thing, it have to be small enough to ship, man. I don't want something that is like ridiculously large to ship. Something cool, but shippable. I'll think of something. It could be a vacuum, but it could be something else. But I'll think of something to put up. Something cool, man. Something cool. You know, like, oh yeah, you know, I like that. You know, that kind of thing. All right. But yeah, I'll figure something out. And Ed got his skateboard. I just got confirmation that it got delivered to him. So we're gonna be doing another skateboard deck. So Saul, Edward, I draw. I use caps because I can't see very well. Oh, okay, all right. We all getting old, bro. We're all getting old. But it's for artwork. It's not for you to ride. You know, it's not for you to ride. I mean, I guess you can, but it's just art. So I'm gonna make another set skateboard. I'm gonna start on it this weekend and start drawing, painting a skateboard. All right, guys. Let me see. I think there was one last thing I wanted to do because there's someone I think had a question about a vacuum, and this is what we normally like to do on the channel. We want to answer questions about people's vacuum, and we'll see if it's something that is answerable. I can get to right now. And then if we can, I'll be more than happy to answer that, and then we'll be finito. Let's see what we got. Okay, this person have a Bissell Revolution dirty water tank. Okay, so this is what they said. They said that my dirty water tank is fine until I stand the machine upright, and then all the water comes out. Huh? All right. Let me take this down. I got a Bissell Revolution. This is not going to take long. This is going to be maybe less than a minute. No, well, let's not say that. Maybe less than 5 minutes. Because I just want to see. I want to see what it looks like and what can possibly be causing her dirty water tank to empty out the moment she put it in the upright position. I don't see how that's possible. All right, let's see. All right, I got it right here. This is a Bissell Revolution Pet Pro cleaner. Okay. All right. So based on the explanation, right? Okay, my dirty water tank is fine until I stand the machine upright and then the water comes out. So I'm assuming comes out mean that it spills out, because the clean water tank, the clean water tank is what sprays, that allows the water to spray, right? The dirty water tank is collecting all the dirty water. All right, so let's look at the dirty water tank. All right, what could be going on with that? So in other words, when the machine is in the recline position, everything is fine. She's picking up water, right? She's picking up the water. It's in the recline position. She puts it in the upright position, and she's saying that her water comes out. The only thing I can think of is for her to check the... Maybe this is loose. Because if you had a... I'll give you an example. If you had a hole in it, right? You would have found out the moment. Oh, you know what you may not have found? Whatever it is up on this end. Whatever's happening, whether it's loose here or whatever, it's on this end. Because when you're filling it up, the water fills up along this. All right, let me leave her a link, or whoever it is, a link. She has heels, but you never know. Let me give it a link to this because it's gonna be hard for me to explain it with typing it out, man. So let me explain it this way. All right, hold on, give me 1 second. I'm gonna try to give her one of these links. Okay, and tell her to watch. What time are we at right now, Brianna? in the video, so I can give her a time, a link and the time of the video to watch. That I'm gonna explain what we're doing. Just put it in the chat for me, please, if you can. Share, get shareable link. All right, here we go. Let me see. 2 hours in. Okay, great. Let me type. Okay, reply at let me see. See answer at this link. 2 hours in. Right? Boom. Okay? So now let me try to answer it right now. All right? This is my answer. So when you have water, liquid, right? When you have liquid in something, okay? If there was a seal broken here, the moment you put the water in the clean water tank, it would definitely just start leaking. You would see it right away. But I can see why you don't see this right away, right? Because when you're cleaning, right? When you're cleaning, let me see if I explain this right. I'm gonna use visuals, guys. When you're cleaning, right? Come on, man. The blue tape is the water, right? When you're cleaning, the water is like this at the bottom. From here down. Oh shit. From here down. You know, think about it. It's like you're in the recline mode. And the water is like that. Right? Right? So the water is down here. Right? See that? The water's on this side. Just like this. Just like the water kind of hanging. You see how it's have that line right there? Okay. So the moment you put it in the upright position, it starts to leak out. And I don't know if it's leaking out the front like this. But it seems like whatever problem you have, it's up here somewhere. It could be this is loose, because you see this could turn like this. See that? See how you can loosen this? So it could be you have a hole here somewhere, or this is loose and it's allowing water to come out the moment you put it in the upright and the water settles. And now instead of being on a recline like that, the water is now like this. And now the water is up here. Before it was back here because you had it on the recline. That's the only way I can think that could be causing that problem. You know, I can't see it any other way. All right? Okay? All right. I hope that helps. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Well, hey, Justin, I appreciate it, Justin. Thanks for being so nice. I mean, I appreciate all the kindness and the, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. All right. Yeah, I mean, I'll just, whatever. Yeah. I prefer, you know what it is, Edward? I don't mind trolls. But, man, some of the best trolls are just funny people. And you would hope that they come in and they really just make us all laugh in the room, Just make us laugh, like really make it funny, Poking is okay. Poking is okay. Someone this morning said, I don't know, something stupid about Angola. I was like, no, I've never been to Angola. But, I don't know. But some of them are really bad. This is like, Brianna would just cut them out the thing. But if you're going to come and troll, man, I'm okay with that. Just make it funny, man. Just make it like we can really have a belly laugh, Like, be good at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, be good, That's all I'm saying. All right. Guys, catch you later. Hey, man. Edward, look at that. Brianna got her. She got her stuff. Scissors. Edward, thank you, bro. Thank you for coming in and hanging out with me. All right, Cole. I really appreciate all the love. Brianna, as always, you know the deal. You know. Send me that website, by the way. And I'll see you guys later. All right? And don't take any wooden nickels from anybody. All right? Okay, let me cut this one off over here. All right. All right, if you like that episode, guys, please feel free to like, subscribe, share, go to
Enjoy the rest of your Friday.
website, pick up a
Eat
shirt, a
something
mug,
really nice.
or something, a sweater, a hoodie.
Oh,
all right, you can send a donation to website monroevacuum.com. On the support page, you can buy some coffee. There are many ways you can do it, but honestly, liking and subscribing and even sharing are ways you can help us out without even spending a dime. Okay, help us keep this channel growing, and we appreciate everybody. Thank you.
Yes!
All right, if you like that episode, guys, please feel free to like, subscribe, share, go to the GMR Shirts website, pick up a shirt, a mug, or something, a sweater, a hoodie. All right, you can send a donation to website monroevacuum.com. On the support page, you can buy us a coffee. There are many ways you can do it, but honestly, liking and subscribing and even sharing are ways you can